Livestock MRSA is found everywhere in a barn where pigs have MRSA. The bacteria are primarily found in pigs, but livestock MRSA can also be found in dust and air in the barn. This means that there may be livestock MRSA all over the pigs, on the equipment and tools you use in the barn. You can't avoid getting bacteria on yourself if you're regularly entering a barn with livestock MRSA or otherwise working with live pigs, and you cannot feel the bacteria. If you get livestock MRSA on you, there's a risk that you take the bacteria with you out of the barn, and therefore there's a risk that you can infect others. Before leaving the barn, it's therefore important that you wash your hands and disinfect them, that you take a shower and wash your hair, and change clothes and footwear. The clean clothes should be stored in a clean closet or in a clean closed plastic bag. Your clothes should be washed at 60 degrees Celsius or more. It's also important that you don't bring unnecessary equipment with you into the barn and out again. If you need to take, for example, your phone into the barn, then place it in a plastic bag. When you leave the barn, throw the bag away and wipe the phone with an alcohol swab. If you take livestock MRSA with you out of the barn, you might infect, for example, colleagues and your family. The bacteria can survive in dust for months. They can, for example, sit on the steering wheel, on computer keyboards, on the sofa, or on towels that other people are using. Most people who get the bacteria lose it again in a short time. Others become carriers of the bacterium, but they don't necessarily get any symptoms. However, if the bacterium enters the skin, for example, via a scratch, one can get inflammation of the wound and, in the worst case, serious infections. That's why people who have weakened immune systems, such as the elderly and already ill, are at the greatest risk. There is a risk of infecting others. In 2015, 12% of those who were diagnosed with livestock MRSA had no contact to farming. So follow SSI's recommendations and leave livestock MRSA in the barn.